North Korea's Foundation Day is here, and global investors and leaders will be watching closely for another bold move from the isolated nation. According to some reports, North Korea's Foundation Day might bring another missile test. And North Korea anniversary comes soon after missile tests, and North Korea's sixth nuclear test was conducted just last weekend. Earlier, South Korea's defense military told the country's parliament that intelligence sources had found that signs of North Korea that it was preparing for another intercontinental ballistic missile launch. It's unclear, however, if the launch will happen this weekend, but South Korean intelligence suspects a launch could happen on the Foundation Day or on the anniversary of the country's Communist Party Foundation Day on the 10th of October. North Korean Foundation Day is among the most important public holidays for the reclusive country, as it celebrates the proclamation of Democratic People's Republic of North Korea this day. And our senior editor Surya Gangadharan also joins us on the program to discuss more about the issue. Surya, are they going to do anything today? And, in fact, we have been waiting, and there have been talks of another intercontinental ballistic missile launch, but nothing has happened so far.
Well, you've mentioned the North Korean leadership is reclusive, so that explains a lot of the mystery surrounding this new reports of the test. The fact is, until the North Koreans test, we don't know. In the case of a nuclear test, we've noticed from the reports that we have read about preparations being made at the Punggye-ri test site. In the case of the ICBM, there were some reports earlier of a missile being moved to the west coast. We really don't know if that was the missile in question or it's something else. So until they test, we'll just have to wait and see.
Also, Surya, Monday is the day when the United States has formally requested, meeting of the United Nations on this particular issue. What can we expect there?
Well, obviously, the U.S. is looking to tighten sanctions on North Korea, and the Security Council will have to vote on those sanctions. We'll have to see if Russia and China are on board. China has indicated it will push for sanctions, but at the same time, China has also demanded that the U.S. start sitting down and talking directly to the North Koreans. It's a point also made by the Russians. So we'll have to see if some kind of a grand bargain can emerge from this, or is it going to be another round of sanctions with perhaps Russia vetoing them. We really have to see Monday night exactly what happens on the Security Council.
All right, thank you, Surya, for joining us on the program and giving us those details. Moving on, the United States has formally requested a vote of the United Nations Security Council for sanctions against North Korea. Almost a week after North Korea carried out its sixth nuclear test, the United States has requested the United Nations for a formal vote to charter a draft of resolutions against North Korea. If the United Nations accepts the request, then the vote will take place on Monday, which is September 11th. The draft calls for a ban on the sale of oil, refined petroleum products, as well as the natural gas liquids to North Korea. Remember, China is the main exporter of oil to North Korea, and the draft also seeks to tighten restrictions on North Korea's ability to send its citizens to work in foreign countries. North Korea's nuclear test last week has been severely condemned by the international community, with South Korea even carrying out military drills as a response.